Everyone. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Ben, and I'm the founder and CEO of Instance. In the next few moments, let me take you through two things. One is I'm going to explain to you what our company does, Instance app, and also the other product that we are now launching, Instoken, which is the blockchain payment system that we are going to use to power Instance app. I'll try to answer your questions on like what is Instance, what it does. Before that, to share with you a little bit about the industry, the growth potential, the problems that we're facing, as well as our proposed solution. Now, the tertiary sector is one of the three components of our economic sector, making up the largest in the world. It is 3/5 of the world's GDP. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and in the US alone, last year, 70% of the people were employed in services sector, 60% in Japan and all the modern societies. So it is a huge sector, and why is that so? Because in the service sector, we need services throughout our lives. From when we were young, when we were growing up, when we are an adult, when we get married and father, become parents, and even through our retirement. So as modern society becomes more and more progressed, now people are starting to travel, and they're demanding higher and more premium services. So we see this industry growing a lot, and there's a demand for services. So where are these guys going to get all these services? And we look into the sector that's providing these services. You know that we were talking about the whole day today about robotics, about automation, about even artificial intelligence. A lot of our friends these days, my friends, have got unemployment. So their jobs have been displaced. What do? They drive Uber, they drive Grab. And why do they do that? Because they have a skill, they can't find a job, and they utilize that skill on a platform in order to monetize that skill. But driving isn't the only skill that we have. We have a lot of other skill sets. We have linguistic skills, could be from IT background. But right now, there just isn't a unified platform for these guys to go and monetize their skills. So we do know that we have consumers. The demand is there, and we have a bunch of service providers that are what we call today the freelancers and the gig economy. But how do we connect the two together? I always go around when we started this project asking my friends, if you need services today, how do you find the services? And a majority of them, 9 out of 10 of them, will tell me that they go Google. And if you really go Google to find services, you'll find hundreds and thousands of search results that don't really give you a comprehensive, structured way to tell you whether this service provider is good or not. So you end up choosing something based on luck. If you're lucky, you get something that's good. There just isn't a platform as robust and comprehensive as some of the other platforms that we see, like eBay, Taobao, Amazon, where everything is properly explained and you get ratings and reviews from past consumers, something that you can trust. But can anyone name me one for services that's unified? I bet you can't think of any. Why is that so? Don't you wonder? So we started, we sat down, we brainstormed, and we wanted to customize the solution. How can we leverage on the benefits that the existing platforms have for products, but we turn it into services? And we wanted to take it a step higher, a notch higher. We want to improve on the delivery system. How do we make it even better? And we explored different ways in order for these service providers to communicate. And that's where we came about, studying about other apps. And this one is from Beagle Live 17. These are apps which do social networking platform. They use video conferencing and face-to-face communication. And I think this is a really, really powerful tool if you wanted to connect with someone. Nothing beats a face-to-face conversation if you want to talk to someone. So we harnessed this technology, not just us. We thought that, hey, this has been used for social purposes. Let's try to use it for commercial. And we see the banks even do it. I mean, POSB rolled out an ATM machine that is a face-to-face conversation. And in human nature, we just want to meet people and talk to them so that we can get an understanding of their expression. So after a whole year's work, we came out with Instance App. Instance App is now available on the Apple platform. It's a comprehensive marketplace that provides a whole range of different services, rated reviews, everything that is inherently good about the other app platforms, the other products. It's inside here. We also have video call streaming as one of our features. That's our actually most powerful feature in the app, is the ability to record, to get a digital record of your conversation with the service provider. So he gets a copy, you get to keep a copy, no disputes, no arguments, you know. This reduces the risk of fraud as well, in case, you know, this person runs away, you have what he looks like. Rating reviews, and you also have live broadcasts. Supposedly, you could have someone who's showcasing their apartment. You have followers that want to watch you as you're doing this showcase of your apartment. They can easily do it on this platform. So the idea is to create a really robust, a versatile platform that allows freelancers, people who are home-based, to come on this to market their services. Our aim and intention is to create one unified, integrated software that allows consumers and service providers to meet. And there's a real value here, because when you want to find services, you don't just want to download one particular app for one service. It's crazy. I mean, if you want to get married, you're going to need like wedding planners, florists, makeup artist, your photographer, someone to drive you, a chauffeur, someone to print your digital invitation cards, maybe even a feng shui master, you know, to help you select the dates. And you're not going to like go to different platforms to go and find all these services. You can unify, get everything on Instance App in one value chain. So for every single event, maybe you even want to buy a house, you're going to need insurance, you're going to need renovators, painters, movers, everything you can get from one single platform. And this is really powerful for service providers, because if I'm a photographer and I go into a platform just to do photography, I'm a competing vendor with all the other people who are listing there. But if I go to Instance App, that's different. This customer could have come on board for another purpose, maybe a florist, and he or she finds me on this platform as well. So I'm actually having access to unsolicited customers within this platform. So it's good for service providers to come in and share customers in that way. Just show you a little bit of our roadmap. We have spent a good part of 2017 developing this app, and we did a beta version end of last year. We have now presence in Taiwan, in Malaysia, and just recently in Singapore. We have signed distributors with UK and as well as a partner in China that's going to help us develop this app. And when we started to roll out, one of the major problems that we faced was on payments. Because we are a cross-boundary, we are a global app platform, and we have different currencies to go and handle. How is, let's say, a web developer in Russia that's providing you service going to receive payments? We will have all these headaches. So that's why we came about, you know, thinking about doing blockchain. It came naturally as a solution. We are proposing a payment protocol, 3 protocols, a reputation and arbitration protocol. And the payment protocol is our answer to borderless payment. Using this token, you get rid of foreign exchange fees, you get off cross-border transaction fees, there's no third-party payment gateway fees, and it's transparent, you get it instant crediting, you don't have to wait for a week or so. So this really resolves our problem on the platform. We also have the reputation protocol. It's not running, okay, which is another blockchain solution to do our ratings and reviews. We will allocate points for customers and service providers. For the details of these, you can just refer to our white paper, as well as an arbitration protocol in service industry. The biggest problem that we have is mitigating disputes. And so we have planned a blockchain solution to invite arbitrators to come in and settle these disputes. Just very briefly about our market strategy, we have a 3-pronged approach. Phase 1 is to target merchants, which we are doing now, both directly and passively. Phase 2 is where we go down the ground to go and look for customers. But the most powerful thing that we have planned is the affiliate marketing program. You see, our tokens also work as a loyalty program that allows us to reward consumers when they come on our platform. Our revenue model is such that The consumers always get it free. They pay nothing. Our service providers join for free. There's no membership as well, and they can do all the advertising and all the classified listings for free. But when they do any transactions, then we take a small cut of between 5 to 15% of that transaction. And they get, consumers will get a rebate in terms of the Instokens as a customary royalty reward. If they do introduce their friends to become potential customers in future, they also get an overriding commission of all the sales and all the spendings that their friends do in future, and that's a perpetual overriding. So just, my time is running out, I'll give you a brief summary. It's a huge market. Services is a huge market, fundamental need, really grassroots issues that we're talking about. With examining global trends, we're headed to a borderless economy, and there are going to be more and more people that is going to need services. So we design Instance with simplicity in mind to target the world, so anyone can come on board and provide their services. If you have any questions, please ask me outside. Thank you very much.